Hello everybody, it's me, Cringy Content, back at it again with another story. Last time I promised I would tell a story about how I opened my brother's head, but I realized that's too insensitive, so I'm not gonna say that today. I'm gonna tell another story instead, which is way more interesting anyway. So, when I was about 7 years old, I think, or 8, I don't remember. I was at my mother's hometown when she was born for vacation in the summer, and that is like I don't know how to explain it honestly. It's like a village. That's a good explanation. It's really small with everyone knows everybody, so it's something very different from what I know since we live in a capital here. So we would go there every summer, and I was pretty lonely, to be honest, for the most part, because my brother was only 1 at the time. My even younger brother wasn't even born, and I had no friends there, so I don't know, I would mostly stay inside the house. But one day my aunt, actually, she found that some kids around our neighborhood wanted someone to play with, and she just comes and tells me, these kids want to play, why won't you go with them? And I was pretty shy, really shy, but loneliness was even worse, so I was like, yeah, okay, sure. So I go out and we started playing, whatever, and we played like with a couple of months together every day, all day, like from noon to until it got dark. It was really fun. It's nothing like what kids do these days. And we would make bows and play with rocks, which is pretty dangerous, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty fun as well. So anyway, one day we were playing and we were like, get pretty bored, and this one kid tell us, "You wanna see my secret hideout?" And we were like, "You don't have a secret hideout, like, get the fuck out of here." And he was like, "Oh yes, I do." And we still didn't believe him, honestly. But imagine this, telling a kid about a secret hideout. I mean, who wouldn't want that? So he's like, if you don't believe me, follow me and I'll show you. And we're like, okay. We follow him through the woods, actually. It was still noon, so there was nothing to worry about. We go through the woods, through some mud, through some fucking, I don't even know what it was. And we go out to a pretty open area, actually, with a bit of trees, very little trees, and it's like an open area. I don't fucking remember. There was grass and stuff like that, and bushes with thorns. That's all I remember. Oh, and there was some bushes with berries as well. Yeah. So we see this place, and it looked pretty empty to us, but there was this giant bush that we saw that really stood out to us, and he was like, "Follow me, guys," and we were like, "Okay, let's go." So we follow him straight to the big bush, and he grabs some branches, he takes them off, and it was like a door, and we go out inside this bush, and I swear to God, it really was like a hideout. I mean, there were very many branches that intertwined together, and they were made like a roof, and some leaves as well. No sunlight could go in that, and nobody could even see you. It was insane. And for a kid, everything looks insane, like something like that. It was straight out of a Batman film. So we got really excited. We were like, holy fuck, man. And for the next 2 weeks or something, it was 6 of us. Every week we would go, all of us over there, and make our hideout even better. I remember taking things from my grandma's place. Everybody took things of their houses and put them in, like candles, some glasses, some plates to eat on, a lot of stuff. It was pretty fun, man. It was honestly pretty fun. And we had some weapons, and like a bow, some bows actually, some swords as well. Anyway, we had a lot of stuff, you get the point. And so one day we go out of the hideout place, and I remember it was dark at the moment. So we all are on our way home, and one of the dudes says, what if we spend the night on our fort? You know, that would be pretty fun. And honestly, it wasn't that far off our home anyway. It was like 5 minutes or something, so it should be okay. We were like, yeah, you know. But obviously, our parents weren't gonna let us. So we suggest that, you know, we tell our parents that we are gonna all sleep in one house, and other kids that wasn't even with us, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And you know, they should let us, whatever, just a sleepover. So we all go to our houses, we clean ourselves, we eat, we do anything, and we tell our parents, you know, can I go to my friend's place and something like that? And I must admit, my mother at least was a bit hesitant at first, but you know, she's like, whatever, you can go. So we pack all of our things, like we get some other stuff to play with at our fort, and we go. We all go, we meet up at the fort at like 9:30 p.m. I think, yeah. And we go inside. And then a problem occurred to us. Like, our fort has no electricity, we have no light, we have no ways to see. So, 7-year-old us, you know, we're pretty smart, I gotta admit. So we light up some candles, all cool, we play some cards, we whatever. And it got pretty boring, honestly, really fast. So we just sleep it up. We all lay down and we all sleep. Now I remember, actually, I was not the first one to wake up. But I wake up and I see like one of the branches burning up. Yeah, one of the top branches actually. I don't know how the fuck did that one catch first fire, but whatever. I wake up and I see one of two of our other friends, like freaking out, man. This is gonna catch fire. We gotta run. But you see, the problem is that there were a lot of trees outside and grass as well. If we let the fire spread, it would be disastrous. So we all wake up and there was a canal, thankfully, pretty close to that. There was dirty water, but there was water. So we got the bucket we had with us as well, thankfully. We filled it up with water from the canal, and we like just pour the shit in again and again and again and again and again. So yeah, we tried to put the fire out, but it was really hard for us because we couldn't carry something heavy. So we poured out like I don't know, very little water at the time, very little water. So half of it catches fire, and it was fucking hell, man. We're like, we're screwed, everything's gonna catch fire. Our neighborhood's gonna catch fire, our entire fucking village is gonna be destroyed. And it was like, I don't know, to us, back then it seemed like it was like 3 a.m. in the morning, but it really was like 11 p.m. so whatever. And thankfully, one of the parents followed us because they knew we were bullshit. And they already had called the firefighters, thank God. So they came in within 5 minutes, they contained the fire, all good. Now that I think about it, this is the second story I talk about, and it's about fire again. I see a pattern here. So yeah, we obviously all got grounded for a month, if I remember correctly. But the fire aside, it was pretty fun. A couple months later, we returned to the fortress, as we called it, and it was a push, nothing left of it, and we were so disappointed. But every summer we went there, we did something different, and I'm gonna tell about that in another video, of course. Actually, I'm gonna tell it in the next, no, not the next one, the one after that, 2 videos from now, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell in another video what we did in the next summers and how I dropped to the canal once, which is pretty disgusting, but I'm gonna tell about that too, but in another video. For now, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.